And at this phase of my life, I'm in therapy right now because I'm transitioning. You know, I'm 60 years old. I finished a really hard thing in my life with my family intact. I'm an empty nester. My girls are in, they've been launched. And now for the first time, as I've said before, every choice that I'm making is completely mine. I now don't have the excuse of, well, my kids need this or my husband needs that or the country needs that. So how do I think about this next phase?
Yes. How does one transition into difficult times? If you'll recall, Michelle Obama on her podcast said that, as a man, she was having a very difficult time with some things. I don't know if that was a Freudian slip or what it was, but once again, she appears to be transitioning into a difficult situation. Let's talk about that transition. I'm transitioning, Michelle Obama reveals she's in therapy to help with her next phase in her life as Barack divorce rumors swirl. As a while ago, I might have lightly touched on this issue. They were no longer appearing together for anything. For Carter's, I think it was Jimmy Carter's funeral, right? Barack went by himself. Michelle wasn't there. And then he was seen hanging out on his own in L.A. or something with Jennifer Aniston allegedly coming to visit him. So those two were hanging out. So Michelle Obama has announced she's in therapy to help her prepare for the next phase of her life as rumors her marriage with Barack is on the rocks continue to swirl, RadarOnline.com can reveal. The former First Lady opened up about her personal life and mental health journey during a recent appearance on Jay Shetty's On Purpose podcast. Don't know who that asshole is. While discussing her reason to return to therapy, Michael, 61, told Shetty she needed support because she's transitioning. After spending 8 years in the White House, she explained, at this phase of my life, I'm in therapy right now because I'm transitioning, you know? Everyone take a shot every time Michelle says transitioning. I'm 60 years old. I finished a really hard thing in my life with my family intact. You were the First Lady. You didn't do anything. You fucked with kids' school lunches while you were there. That was the only thing you did. Other than that, you were a completely useless person. The mother of the birthing mother of two, noted the new chapter of her life also has been marked by her daughter Sasha, 23, and Malia, 26, growing up and leaving home. So the experience of every parent in modern American history and throughout time, that we all do and then continue to work and do it without therapy? Is that the thing you're referencing? Without the pressures of political life, raising children and tending to Barack's needs, Michelle said, sucking each other's dicks. Michelle said she's free to make her own choices. She continued, I'm an empty nester. You know, my girls are in, they've been launched, and now for the first time, as I've said before, every choice I'm making is completely mine. I don't have the excuse of, well, my kids need this, or my husband needs that, or the country needs this, so how do I think? We didn't get anything from you, bitch. I don't know what the fuck. The country don't need nothing from you. We never got anything from you. Your husband was a traitor, a radical Muslim that loved all of those and hated America. He went on an apology tour to Japan and others saying, sorry, we bombed you. But how about the sorry for Pearl Harbor? Michelle further explained she's always been an advocate of therapy, which has been something else she's participated in throughout her life, as she likened her recent return to counseling as a tune-up. What other things might be a tune-up, I wonder? She said, let me unwind some old habits. Let me sort through some old guilt that I've been carrying around. Let me talk about how my relationship with my mother has affected how I think about things. So I'm getting the tune-up for the next phase, because I believe there's a whole other phase. I'm a lot of phasing, a lot of transitioning. Are you getting what I'm saying here? So blah, blah, blah. It's, elitist garbage bullshit. So let's go with the whole thing. Who knows if she's a man or not? Certainly seems that way at times. She's certainly given these Freudian slips as if she is. But the other thing is when I hear crap like this, is these elitists that have to go, oh, I just came from such a difficult thing, and then I went to outer space, and now I've come back down, and I went to see my therapist because I had to talk about everything that was going so stressful. And we're all here like, we're raising a couple of kids on our own, working a 50-hour-a-week job while maintaining our home and taking care of our responsibilities, and we don't have one therapist. Fuck you guys and all of your fucking bullshit problems. You've got all of this money. You can literally pay somebody else to be stressed about your problems so you don't have to. You can literally just create that position and have that person go, I'm super stressed out about what you've got going on. And you could be like, thank you. That's what I'm paying you for. You know, somebody, there was this comedian, I forget who it was, it said, if you're told money can't buy happiness, show me a sad person on a jet ski. And that's true. It's the only thing that ends up happening, that these rich people end up breaking down, is they don't have the mental fortitude to handle everything in life that we all do on a regular basis. Now, if you took us in our lives right now and you gave us $50 million, we would not only be able to deal with the stress of having it, because we're dealing with the stress of not having it currently and making things work, but we could have the money, actually go enjoy ourselves because we could appreciate doing things that we haven't really been able to do because you're focused on taking care of a family, you're focused on taking care of responsibilities. I mean, regular folk could actually get all that money, deal with it, not need the therapy, not need to do the stupid videos where you're like, I just had to come on here and vent. There's just nothing I could do. We don't need to do that. We've already got plenty of stress and we're dealing with it. Well, granted, some of them just end up offing the ones that can't. But for the rest of us, to be clear, for the rest of us, we're dealing with it and we continue to move on without the millions. So these elitist fucks pissing and moaning about, I'm moving on to the next phase and I'm just, I can finally be me. Bitch, you were First Lady of the United States. I mean, you were getting paid money you didn't deserve. Then you were making Netflix movies and you got paid money you didn't deserve. And then you have your shit podcast now that sucks and isn't going anywhere. And you're getting paid money you don't deserve. I mean, life sucks, huh? So old Michael is transitioning into a new phase. New man 2.0, or are you going to go back to being a woman? No. You were always a man and you became a woman? Or was there always a woman and became a man? I don't know. Anyway, like, share, support, and subscribe. Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you again tomorrow for more updates. Thank you.